He was my friend growing up. I was so selfish. This could have been the kid who, this could have been the kid who cured cancer. This could have been the kid who saved the world, and I took that from him. And the guilt was just, it was just too much, and I couldn't live with it. He was my childhood friend.
What made you come forward after all this time?
I couldn't live with myself, to be honest with you. It was tearing me apart. It was more so in the last couple weeks that I felt the guilt or remorse. I felt it my whole life, but more so in the last couple weeks. My son turned his age, so every time I thought of my son, you know, it was like looking at him, and the guilt just became overwhelming. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat, it consumed me. You know, it was 23 years ago. I've built a whole life since then. I've done a lot of things, some good, some bad, but nothing majorly bad. But it just seems as time went on, it was overwhelming. It's to the point where I became dysfunctional. I couldn't, it was just unhealthy to keep dealing with it anymore. And I just had enough. You know, I haven't slept in I'd say the last 2 weeks. If I slept 10 hours, it was a lot. And I couldn't let it tear me apart. I have to answer for what I did, and his family needs closure. They're entitled to it. It's been 20 years, and I just can't imagine if I was his mother, being a father now, not knowing what happened to my son all these years, and they're entitled to that. I'm 40. His mom, I'm sure, is old, and his other family's old, and they're entitled to none of that. And if it means me spending the rest of my life in jail, then so be it. You know, I deserve it. But, you know, when you clear your conscience of something, it does something for the soul. You know, I feel like I've grown emotionally in the last couple of days. I know that sounds crazy or preposterous. Even though I'm a killer, I feel I'm a better man today than I've ever been in my life. And I mean that because I faced my demons. You know, I had this beat. I did. There was nobody going to catch me for this. I could have went on the rest of my life with this. But you know what? Every time I put a razor to my face and shave and look in the mirror, I know.